Hit it a little too soon. That's okay. There we go. Little music going. A little fun little late night stream. Why not? Why not? Okay, tonight, it's Sunday, October 6th, 2024. Tonight, as my meal prep for the week is roasting in the oven. Slow roasting, juices simmering, percolating, flavors building, compounding, increasing with deliciousness. While that happens, I'm going to work on this and make the best of a little window of opportunity where I can't do anything else and everyone else is asleep, and this will be fun. What we have here, I made fast progress on this, but because of the relatively simple composition, there's a lot of, I think, opportunity to make cool details sort of apparent here. Something I don't love is all the cartoony line work. Like, I love the design of these guys. I like what I did. But I want to dial back the lines and like amp up the realism if I can. Getting some textures and highlights and thinking about that sort of stuff. Thinking about not thinking and just sort of feeling what feels right. I think that would be awesome. Maybe dialing in some of these wall textures, some of the blood effects. I want to find opportunities to make the light do the work that these lines are doing right now. That's it. That's what we'll do. Got my trusty stylus. There's lots of variations on the Wacom pen, but this is my tried and true. I'll sip on a beer too. That's okay. I have a few beers left over from a party. Okay. Just clicking through. I mean, Link here needs a lot of work, but I'm gonna delve. Yes, I like to say the word delve. More into the Vires. Let's subdue these lines a bit. Let's do 50%. And what I do to one, let's just do to all of them. For now. We can always bring them back, but you know, if we don't need something, then just take it away. If we take it away and we don't miss it, you know, maybe we didn't need it. the link is still giving me shit. I think we have to... Let's do something that feels... Oh, fuck. Okay. Something about his face is feeling chunky. That feels better. Yeah. Okay. Final answer. All right. I think if there's anything else, maybe bringing the ear a little bit closer to the front of the face. His features feel small here compared to like typical Link depictions, which are usually very anime, but I don't mind getting a little bit of a departure from that. It's kind of the point. Like, what is the live action Link? Something like, I mean, you know, make a face. How'd it be? I'm trying to. I don't think I can do it from this angle. This will be fun. Okay, this is kind of like that highlight color. But what if we had it even more highlight? If I want to, and I think I want to, get a sense of the grotesque, so it really sees that opportunity here. The Vires. Then we'll kind of need to take the time. Really get in there and coat these teeth and slime and drool. Just like a feeling of the sensory nature. There's weird instincts. That this kind of stuff can arouse. That's the human experience. And here I have an opportunity to explore where this fun and versatile way of finding the colors that I'm looking for. Where does it start to break a little bit? You know, these are like models for simulating, I don't know, like in physics, right? They have models that they use to think about and make predictions, scientific predictions about the universe. And these models are successful when they make successful predictions, and they are prove to be useful. But then when it makes a prediction and the prediction is wrong, or they see something that the model can't explain, they can still learn. They can learn from that to make a better model. So whatever I'm doing, like I wouldn't assume that what I'm doing, the way I'm thinking about this, will always be right. That it is useful at all, I'm grateful, and all that, but I want to use these opportunities to find, where does it hit a wall? Where does it stop working? The idea of these guys being sort of like greasy or slimy. What can we get away with? Where's the edge? You know, there's songs, I mean, what's a good analogy where the song is so good, turn it up. No, turn it up even louder. Turn it up even louder. And at a certain point, you're going to be like, okay, that's too loud, right? Dial it back. Dial it back. Where's that edge? Where's that sweet spot? That's what I'm trying to sort out. Why do I have dropped frames? What's going on? Annoying as heck. Yeah, can't explain that. Oh well. Always got to remember iterative save. I think that'll be the as opposed to like editing. I don't know if I can do like a real good time lapse from my videos. Like, I'm grateful to have sorted out how to make OBS work and stream and stuff like that, but if I ever do a recap, it's like I'm constantly zooming in and out of these things, resizing it. Like, I can barely keep track of it when I'm looking at it. So there's gonna have to be a different way, and I think just doing iterative saves that they can sort of serve as production milestones or something. Ears can be quite greasy, so let's definitely grease these up. I'm liking this playlist. I do appreciate this kind of mindless rendering. Maybe push it even farther. Because I think that's the sort of theme here. The tension is related to the fear. Fear of what's gonna happen. It's like he's being hunted by these enemies that are gruesome looking. So what's next? What's next for our hero? Slimy, greasy folds of rubbery, blubbery grossness. Just totally It's like that 80s movie, The Blob. Everything's covered in slime. Didn't give these guys abs for no reason. It was part of their original design, was they had these weird abs. So I had to honor that, but it ending up looking kind of cool was, you know, a nice benefit, but that had nothing to do with my decision making. Work, I'm handed inputs that are sus. I'm like, okay, this is really what you came up with? I'm like, okay. But weirdly, surface level bad ideas are great fodder for inspired takes that lead to surprising good ideas. Like, yeah, well, I see that. Like, find a way to sell a bad idea, and you can It's like, that's where the magic is. That's, I guess, what art does. How do we get our bad idea to become popular? Well, hire some artists to make it look appealing. It's not the wrong idea. Every tiny little glint motivated. Greasy grossness. Sort of a sweaty, feverish. Yeah, you can kind of get a sense of like the oily. Whoa. I don't go till at least midnight, maybe a little past it. This is a great piece to explore. Textures. Colors, realism, quote unquote. Let me do something. Quickly, where is it? Here it is. There. Okay. These little bits of text, they represent the social media handles. So, both Twitch and YouTube, I'm at Max FWD, Max Forward. And then Study Studio Max on Instagram is where I post my Zelda stuff, just in case anybody's listening. Probably nobody, but no biggie. surprising even to me. No one is more surprised than me. At the... I don't know, it's a... It sounds super douchey, but I'm really pleased with the outcome of a lot of these pieces. This was a almost sort of a boastful gambit to be like, you know what? I'm just gonna color them all and make them look awesome. And I would have been okay if they looked half as good. Some of these I'm quite proud of. And this one is well on its way, and I'm sort of shocked. So if there are any super curious parties lurking, what I'm doing right now is part of a, about 75% of the way from my, I basically, I didn't formalize it, but it was sort of like a 1-year commitment to trying to see how far I could get, learning how to stream and figuring out art along the process. And I am a professional artist, but at some point, with me coming up with these Zelda compositions, I was someone, well, I know who it was, but they're like, great, can't wait to see the color version. I'm like, well, I wasn't going to color these, because I don't know how to. But then I was like, you know what? It's time. It's time for me to figure out how to be ready to tackle color when I need to. And I had a method that I was using on a comic I was working on years ago. And I thought, will that work? Can I try that here? Different subject, same color method, see if it works. Well, I didn't have any other better way of doing it, so here we are, but I am so happy that I decided to give it a whirl, because finally feels like and it's not, it doesn't have to be like the perfect color solution to everything. It just feels like okay, it's a great start. To getting comfortable with color that looks good. And then if there's more things that need to happen, you know, I can learn other techniques, but it really feels like what I'm, if anything, needing to learn about is like rendering material properties of different types of textures and special lighting situations and photography. More highlights I can find on this wrinkly, greasy, dimpled skin. Just feels like it pays off more and more. every little pore. Catching and reflecting light. It's like some kind of tactile experience. You gotta wash your hands after you look at it. Art you can smell. The smell of my roast chicken is working its way under the door and into my office. Maybe overdid it there, but it's okay. Dial it back. That's what I want to know. Where's the edge? Where can we say, unironically, you went too far? So the highlights will happen not just like on the apex of a curve, but in the nadir, the lowest point of the curve as well. So not just here and here, but in between at the lowest point too. It's like the webbing in between. So here on this finger at the topmost ridge, and this finger at the topmost ridge, but also in between at the lowermost point, it can kick back light. Very concentrated. This stuff, it just looks like inflamed tissue. It's like bad sunburn. It's like a bursting blister. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Let's do a little compare and contrast. Okay, that was the previous cartoony version. What? Oh, here. Let's fix this. Here we go. Yeah. Whoa. You can see the difference when you turn those lines off. Let's see here. Okay. So the Vire here. Turn down the lines, turn up the light, the effect of the light. You can see the difference just adding the highlight details. More evil. It's fun. Let's go a little further. Let's try to get a complete pass on the whole thing. Just for tonight. I don't know if I need the wings to look as greasy, but let's just see. See what happens if we do. This will be a big week for me. It's funny. Big week for me and everybody in my family. I haven't talked up quite much about this yet broadly in the social medias, but my daughter has her, I'm not sure what to call them. She's 5 years out of her cancer treatments, and it's sort of statistically significant, but in some ways arbitrary milestone, which they start talking about survivorship. And this is a hard subject for me to handle. Where mostly it's not like I'm in denial about things. It's like I know what everything entails, but it's just going to be something that is I don't know how it can be that I can be okay with the idea of normal life again. But we'll find out. Friday is the day. We'll know. That's the thing, is the concept of knowing. The difference between, I guess, hope or faith and knowledge, one way or another. So I'm grateful for a lot of things, but for myself, it's funny because I was like, oh, it's a big day, big week for me. It's not me doing anything. It's all my daughter. She's the one who has to go through it. It is such a yeah, so that's going to be me this week, is where I'll be happy until I think about something that is incredibly important that I can't control. That will dictate how the rest of my life goes. Then it'll hit me and I'll get quiet and sad. Alright, we made it to midnight. That's pretty good. It makes a bit of a difference. The blood effects I'll probably sort of punt till the very end. Here, I'm going to step away real quick, check on my chicken, come back and I'll blubber more to the camera about all the terrible things floating out in my head. Be right back. Let's turn this off. Go away. Okay, let's do the same thing, but apply it to the vire in the back. And it's handy now that we can sort of just steal the colors that we already established as good to go. We proved them here. We can use them here. Chat's quiet tonight. That's okay though. I like a quiet chat. It helps me get my fucking work done. Do something to highlight the spine situation on this Vire. Something like that, maybe? It goes so many ways. It either goes like that. It's pretty good. Or yeah, I think that's good. We don't need that dimple so much. Bye-bye, Mr. Bot. grotesque butt, demon butt. Just experimenting, trying a thing, seeing if it can stick. A little slumpy. I'm gonna try out my tried and true Sonic and Chill. Alright. We're gonna get a good 43 minutes and 3 seconds out of me from this one. Then we'll call it a night. Greasy, gross demon skin really reacting to the flame. What a difference that made. That's so crazy. It's feeling good. Let's see what happens if we turn on our ambient occlusion layers. Ooh. Now we all recall, we did these a long time ago. Turn these on. This is the ambient occlusion layer. If we set it to default, it'll just be black and white, and it's just the shadow pattern basically of where light gets blocked within the, you know, give or take some reality. What I do here. Come on. No, everything is on. Great. Well, it's interesting to see. Want it or not, the occlusion layers bring a certain something. Turn all that shit off. Okay, it's back where we were, but that's cool looking. We don't need the shadows to be that dark, but what if we had some of them? So that's 100%. What if it was like 33? you know. Scary. I don't hate it, but I don't like finishing stuff this way. So we got a long way to go, but this is cool to see. Yeah, let's spend a little more time. Still got about half an hour to go. Okay, let's turn off all these occlusion layers. It's either all or nothing with those. Either you integrate all of them or you integrate none of them. Okay. How can we use light to really bring Link into the realm of 3D? Speaking of 3D, let's just turn off the lines, the Vire here. This is the painted version. It's the lineless. Look at the dimension and the depth. You know, we're practically there with the lineless. Keep getting distracted, but I like it. One day we'll do it. We'll do the lineless. Okay. Link compared to the Vires is not a gross, sweaty mess, but he still has some texture. So let's bring those out. Messing up this knee, but so we can always undo it. Yep, prefer that. Let's move on to something else, huh? to watch that. Really easy for the highlights to look awesome in some places, but it's a double-edged sword. They can totally make something that's supposed to look cool look gross. Can't just automatically go with whatever worked previously. Even a small amount can make a big difference, though. It doesn't have to be about the contrast and value. It can be more textural. Gotta be careful. Comfortable adding a little bit of highlight and sweat to Link's face here, though. This is the old Max special. I don't have this kind of face anymore, but when I was young, you'd see this like S curve. That was me. Now it's like this. Lord. Something like that. Yeah. It's true. There are photos somewhere. Little too much. Link doesn't need to have greasy hair. It's okay if it happened, but not how I do it. The roast chicken smell is absolutely taking over my lizard brain. It's going to force me into submission. Yeah, I got a few more songs to go. Then we'll be done. This glove has been giving me trouble. Okay, sure. It's leather. Theoretically shiny, you know, good leather. Why is it so hard to make it feel right? It's pointed far away, the angle. The question is, can I make it feel like it's looking right? It's hard. Couple more songs, then we're done. Really hard to with my genetic difficulties keep my colors straight. Yeah, you know, I like having lots of highlights, but Link is so far away from the fire. I just think it's not quite right to... Oh, come on. You're banned. Good night for the bots. Okay, 2 more songs, and we're done. Feels good. Let's round it out. Shouldn't you be gone? Didn't I ban you? Banned you. Yeah, you're banned. Well, then why are you there? Alright, anyway. Okay. Let's do one of these. 50-50. Alright. I look like shit, but... Let's do a fun thumbnail anyway. I like that one. That was also... Alright, lots of silly stuff. Okay, that's it. I'm tired. I don't know if anybody's listening. Thanks for checking in if you are, and tune in next time. Adios.